housemate or so, that she and the housemate they have the same fan base. Who tell you say Spartans and Titans are the same housemate? And we all knew she was talking about Tasha. So the whole thing is getting into her head, and Alex is just someone she feels she can prey on, but Alex on her own, she came prepared because Alex gets her own for body. Like I've seen the growth in all of them. So I'm not even watching this thing with emotions, because right now everybody are looking for highlight. Everybody are looking for what to do to make sure they win the money. As for Venita, we might feel she's annoying, but I give it to Venita and Uriel. I feel like they are everything, like they are being real. Benita might look extra, but let's not forget the way she is right now is the way she was in the other season. She's just someone that wants to be there. But I like her because even with her age, she's still, like, she tries to be, she might come off like a bully. Before I was thinking, okay, she's a bully, but I don't really see her that way. She's come on, and I pet people mama, so she, when you're good at controlling your kids, you can't they assume saying her there. So after everything she had with Pere, she still apologized. And I give it to Pere too, because Pere, on the other hand, he sees Adokule as a competition, because they are both intelligent, they're both calculative, and, like, they are strategic. So he sees Adekule as a competition. But one thing I give to him is the fact that he dey use sense running, like he's not really showing it out there. Even though Adekule sef told Big Brother that he himself don code say Pere dey see am as competition. They both know, but men will always be men. They know how to control themselves, so they are acting very well. But Pere, what most people don't see is Pere still dey try compete with Adekule based on, in dey let Adekule know say this HOA stuff, dey run am well. Me if you run am well. And if you notice, when he talks, everybody will quiet. But me, and from Adekule's place, I see what he's trying to do. Like, come on, this is not even eviction week, so why will he put so much effort trying to baby all these ancestors he came to meet in the house? So I beg, the whole thing, they're all acting. That's what I see. Like, they're all trying to be there. White money safe. Everybody might think what he's doing right now is being sly, but come on, it's a game. 120 no be beans. He's strategic, and if he can get messy, it's gone. So let's stop doing all these. This one is fake. This one is good. This one is not good. They are all there for one. If 120 now beings, trust me, Messi will not be there because she's a big girl. If 120 is now small money, white money will not be there. So they are all there to fight for the money. So whatever they want to say to get there, let's just know who we are supporting. But to me, this year, a man is winning. I'm done with these girls. A man is winning. That's all I say. Thank you.
Mimi, God will bless you and bless your husband. God
All
bless.
right. All right. Thank you. Call me. Sorry. Call me Topi after that Sharon. After Sharon BHK. I'm calling the new speakers. So
Hello,
those are
hi.
yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can. Go ahead.
Yeah, so basically, like my own opinion on the CeCe versus Alex fight is, I did not watch yesterday, right? But I watched, I think it was Venita's session, the diary session, and I heard about Mercy also saying that, like Alex was poking CeCe. So I was like, okay, let me watch today closely and like see exactly what is up. And based on what I saw today, what happened while they were practicing the task, Alex was poking CeCe clearly, because there was no reason why she had to wake up and address CeCe in front of the entire house in that kind of manner. Like, the task was already finished and she was like, okay, this is my role, I've accepted it, but in order for peace to reign, I don't want for the both of us to be in contact. It's best if I just, work together with Shay. But now Alex has to go and start saying, oh, I see, but I know we're not friends. Oh, we spoke together. And it's like, you already know that there's this existing tension. You can literally smell the tension in the air. Why are you going to go now and start addressing her like that in front of everybody? If you really wanted to, you should have waited until everything was over. At least even give it a couple of days, because those two, they really need space. As much as I agree that they need to get along for the sake of the task, like they're obviously going to be in a group task together for a branded sponsored task or something like that, and they're going to have to work together. But now is not the time that you're going to be trying to address it. It's just going to cause more tension. And because obviously CeCe is the person who has the bigger mouth, CeCe is the person that will use the most insulting words. Everybody knows like her mouth is bad. So Alex knows that if she gets into an argument with CeCe is going to look like the bad person, because she's the one who is going to be doing, oh, fuck that shit, fuck you, this one, that one. She knows exactly what she's doing. And I think earlier somebody spoke and they said, oh, like it can be likened that, or basically it can be likened to a real life situation. And if people cannot be saying, oh, just because CeCe was poked, she must respond, because if it's your boss or if somebody pokes you at the office, you're not going to respond. To me, this house is not a real life situation. That's why it's called a social experiment. It's very, very different circumstances from a real life office. They're in a house, choked up together, there are cameras everywhere watching them. There's viewers that they have to keep on thinking about. There's big brother's role that they have to keep on playing at the back of their minds. There's all these things that are going on with them that they have to take into consideration. So you cannot expect the same reactions that you would have in a real life situation. And secondly, I feel like even if it was a real life situation, let's say if you're considering a real life situation, you need to take into account the type of people that they are in their real lives. So if you were to put somebody like CeCe out of the house in an office, she'd be the boss right now, right? She'd be like the person running things. If you were to put Alex in a real life situation, she'd be running her show. She'd be in charge of everything. So basically what just happened is a subordinate walked up and called out the boss. And obviously the boss is not going to take that. So in my opinion, like a call out is meant to happen either way. Like you're not going to let that kind of situation lying down. And I think finally, I also wanted to discuss the Libya and Kid situation. Like, I also feel like if anybody's, if what's her name? Sorry, if Ileba is feeling intimidated, like she only has herself to blame, like, right? Because I think everybody is trying to be as supportive as they can be. And I feel like if she's feeling intimidated, then it's coming from within her. And I don't really feel like she's actually feeling intimidated, maybe just a bit, but she's oozing confidence. She's being super flirtatious. She's being, so I feel like her problem is not coming from the fact that she's feeling intimidated. I feel like she has a problem with the fact that people are judging her for flirting. People are judging her for being, for trying to play Angel's game. And they shouldn't. I agree with that fact. They shouldn't. Like, and even what Kidwaya said during his diary session, although I understand that it was very dismissive the way he spoke about her, like, I also agree with that type of mentality. Like, if you're not here to play the game, even if you're also here to play the game, I'll be like, if this one looks like I can try them, like me and them, like face one-on-one, like I'll win. So, let me try my hand and, see if I can win them. If you win, you win. If you don't, you don't. And, Kidwaya is the kind of person that he's willing to take that risk. Like, okay, like, let me try this girl, see if I can one-up her, who cares? It's the game. And for me, I like that kind of mentality. If you're not ready to get down and dirty, like, you really shouldn't be in that house. And yeah, that's basically all I have to say about the situation. Thank you.
Nation. Everybody they do their own. We dey tweet our tweets, not be our tweets. Fight for your person. Fifina not dey the ass. She come here come dey insult Phynation. Say Phynation dey drag CeCe. Not be let Phynation drag CeCe. Since now you be one of them, I dey like to respect people. Abeg go talk to your people. Go talk to your people. Stella, you don't say me and you will be 5 and 6. Mirabe, I greet you. Now that
No,
I don't say me I talk. I greet
no
all of you
wahala,
now. I come in peace.
no wahala, Sharon. I don't hear, but I don't know the
Uh-huh.
person because I just joined. I not too long ago I joined this space. I know meet the people.
Maybe the speaker or your colleague would tell you, I don't want to just mention the person name. Or if I catch them again, go turn to Phynation. Even though I 10 person, I go deal with them because Phynation not dead that has. I just want to respect my old age today. May I respect my body.
No
Every day not
wahala,
be Christmas. That's why. because Phynation, not believe Phynation, they drag her. She can't here, can't they drag Phynation. Phynation not do anything now. Everybody they talk their talk. Who they talk our talk, I beg. You hear?
No problem, no problem.
Thank you.
Okay, I can say that I'm not privy to that conversation. I don't know who dragged anybody. I don't know, so I cannot say who did what.
Ayọ̀kúnlé
Okay.
resty
Momo,
Ayọ̀kúnlé.
Momo, are you
Ah,
there?
all
The
of una
next
talk
person,
abeg.
Ayọ̀kúnlé, you don't know who drag Phynation.
I
Ayọ̀kúnlé.
don't know. I don't
Ayọ̀kúnlé,
know.
that's true.
I don't
Momo,
know.
are you
Moving
there?
on,
Momo,
moving
is
on,
Momo
moving
there?
on.
VHK, Juicy. No, Mama is there. Mama is there. Yeah, Juicy. Sorry, VHK. Before I speak, let's allow VHK.
Juicy Alpha. I did, my guy. VHP, make VHP go ahead. Don't worry.
Juicy.
Ayokunle, are you sleeping?
Juicy wants to be
No, I am not. I'm not.
co-host.
I'm
That's
not.
what he's doing. That's why he's calling you. Make Juicy co-host. That's why he's doing all these things.
Yeah, let me give him call.
VHK, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. First of all, I wanted to just say that people should me this year. I'm a neutral this year. A neutral that is going to stand. No. My own kind of neutrality is that I don't know anything that happened in the past season. So I'm watching them with fresh eyes. So some people are coming here and talking and talking and talking and talking and adding elements of things that happened 8 or 10 years ago when some of us were not even born. And just making some points that it's like, I beg, just because people were in the old ages watching this thing does not mean that that's the same mentality people have. So now, the whole thing about CeCe and Alex, CeCe fans have been trying to project this whole narrative. I saw it from the first day. Like that first day when Alex came in and CeCe was like Amuche and they were tweeting about it, making like I was like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. If you check Alex's page, she put her name boldly out there. That's her name, and Alex gave it back to her by saying, "Oh, you Cynthia." Because that was the first thing that she was trying to, but no Alex fan was trying to say that, oh, why is CeCe calling her Amuche or trying to be all attacking. No, they left it like that. So the thing about Alex saying that CeCe strike was a highlight and that you people will not let anybody rest from that one. Now you just need to watch the clip, which I will be posting later today. But you guys, Alex came on there. They said they need the juiciest highlight from every season. When Soma came up, yes, he did not stay very long. The thing he spoke about was Efe stealing the crown or the Igwe hat or whatever it was during their own season. And then Uriel talked about how Bisola, she mentioned some people used to play music and blah 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 blah. They mentioned various things. And Soma had made it clear that, you know what, it doesn't just have to revolve around us, this highlights, as if it's something that you yourself in the house you loved and you came out of the house and you saw that people responded to it well, that is also a highlight. So you do not have to just be about you. That was literally how the conversation started. For people that do not watch it, I'm not going to come up here and lie. So when Alex started, Alex talked about how the first day she got evicted from the show, and then they were surprised, and she explained it to them how she found their bed outside, blah 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 blah. And then her second thing was her other highlight was Princess getting evicted, and she mentioned the story surrounding it. Because Princess doesn't have a fan base, fine. I'm not seeing them making. In fact, even the people that are trying to claim that Alex is antagonizing CeCe, you guys did not see anything about, okay, Alex antagonized Princess by talking about Princess's own eviction when Princess was standing right there. Even Princess herself did not have an issue with it. She was still holding Alex on her waist, on the neck. They were still holding each other when Alex was talking, and they all laughed about the thing because it's a highlight. It's not fight. Is something that was interesting on the show. Alex mentioned other things that happened, something with Lolu and Toby, all of those things. The stuff about CeCe's strike, whether you like it or not, that's one thing CeCe fans people used to carry on your head, that she had multiple strikes. So it was a highlight. Some of us did not know it. And the thing I keep trying to tell you is that when you listen to the full clip, Alex was not just saying my highlight is CeCe getting strike. The same way she said one of my highlights was Princess getting evicted. She was telling a story. She injected the point about CeCe having strike, kind of like saying at that time CeCe had already had these multiple strikes. Bitter leaf CeCe and her puff puff face coming to now say, is that one part of your highlights, was unnecessary. Whether you people like it or not, it was unnecessary. Because prior to them mentioning her name, Alex already mentioned other people's name that were literally in the house with them in All Stars and out of the house. So her injection was wrong. Alex was not coming at her for anything. If you are saying that Alex was coming at her, then why are people not shouting that, okay, Alex was coming at Princess for saying one of her highlights was Princess eviction? The way the eviction happened with them, it was not her coming to take a jab at Princess. It was literally her saying the method which they were evicted was shocking to everybody. Is that not what highlight is? Shocking moments. So CeCe fans have been trying to push this whole narrative saying that Alex has been taking jab at CeCe. I do not even understand that. So now moving on, and now people are saying Alex is wicked. Even yesterday, when CeCe's own ads were not removed, they're trying to say it's Alex, it's Alex, it's Alex. Meanwhile, it was the entire housemates that they all decided what to add and what not to add. Even CeCe's part about saying she doesn't want a highlight to be about the strike, and it's not about you. It's not about you. It's a big, like, read the rules of the wager. It's about your season. And sorry, you entering the house was highlightful, but your fans do not really talk about that. It's not until she herself said it on this show that I knew that. I've not watched the show before. The thing I can tell you is that a lot of CeCe fans, every space they were, every timeline tweet we see of them, CeCe had multiple strikes because she was rude. She had bad mouth. They are hyping it. She had multiple strikes. CeCe was the first person that they cleaned off her strike and she got a strike the next day. That is what you people hyped. So that is the highlight. So when Alex is trying to enforce that, it's not saying that until we want people to see you in a bad light. Nobody sees you in a bad light because of the strike. The point is that is one of the most important parts of your double wahala season. The strike. You coming back in the house is probably a close second or a close third. But that is not what a lot of people talk about. It's not about her coming at you. They want highlight from your season. CeCe making it about herself is what is entitled, but you people don't want to talk about that because nobody wants to be analytical. But now I'm coming to give you the analysis. She's the one feeling entitled to think that, oh, had them talking about the strike, or why are you talking about me and the strike? No, it's about your season. You were in the house doing whatever you were doing. You got strikes, which was a monumental whatever highlight for your season. And that is what Alex was trying to say. So all this whole thing that Alex and CeCe fans are saying that Alex has been coming at her, even today with the whole provocation thing, Alex had to address CeCe because CeCe has been going in different little groups talking about this Alex thing. First of all, she went to that place with what's his name? With Ike and is it Benita? And who else was there? Somebody else was there. And they started to do that whole fake crying thing that she was doing, which her handler quickly screen recorded and then let her know she has this doing that whole thing after Alex fight, talking about how she misses her family, how she does this one, blah, 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 blah. You were not feeling emotional until that whole thing happened. And she also insulted Alex, right? She left that group, went to talk to White Money about the situation, left that one, went to talk about Cross. She has been going in little patches, talking about Alex. So Alex had every fucking right to address her in that crowd because Alex is not going to be picking up people group by group by group to talk to them. All of them are sitting down there, and Alex said what she said to CeCe's face because that one has been going around the little patches talking about it, using snide comments everywhere. Oh, my fan base, they pain her. Now this one, they do this one. Now this one, they do that one. That is what she has been doing. But people don't want to talk about that. You guys want to just pick clips and talk about how, you know what, if Alex is wicked, let her be a wicked. Let her be wicked witch of the West. Let her be Black Mamba. Let her be the most wicked person. Let her be a cultist, ritual. Let her be wicked. Because if people want to come and act like just because other people are not speaking up for Alex, you can come and be no. She CeCe herself. You don't even have to stress much about it. She has been doing that. She will go to the girls, label them. They'll be talking about something. She will do her face. Somebody ask her what's wrong. She say that one I beg. What is that? I not just come to this house to fight. Blah 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 blah. She will go to another person. She will do the same thing. She will go to another set of people. Do the same thing. That's you going around. See, I'm not saying gossiping because this year I'm not using that word. But you're going around talking about the situation. So, I mean, at least Alex would have overheard or somebody would have told her. So what she did was perfectly right, whether people like it or not. It was perfectly okay for her to do that thing right there, to tell CeCe that you that is going around talking to me with other people, you may think I do not know, but I'm trying to address both you and the other people that you are trying to paint my name black in. That this is the thing that is happening. And her saying we spoke on the phone is also very good because CeCe, when she's talking to them, she'll be doing as if it's not happening. I don't even want to start issue with that one. I beg, all this one thing. Why are you not telling them that you guys were very, very friendly? Why are you not doing that? But you do not want to say it. And then people are coming up to say, Alex saying this one is manipulative, blah, blah, blah. So that one aside, I even also want to say that I think that some representative, they were listening to that big love space, because the way White Money was able to talk about this whole messy, because I remember that space where we were talking about it, like whether 2 or 3 days before the show started, where we're like, yes, and most mercenaries are White Money fans. Like that was where he got his own fans from, and they left, they did not leave Messi, quote unquote, but obviously they moved to White Money. And even then, Big Love and some Spartans came up to talk about how Spartans were the first fan base, and then Spartans now went down to become Titans, and then some became elites, some became. Angel is also young, but Angel was doing that I'm the youngest nonsense in Shine Your Eye. She realized very, very quickly that it could get her in trouble. That time her and Boma were having issues, that Boma was shouting at her. Then she now had to soap her brain, like, okay, you know what, fuck it. You are 30 something and I'm 21, but we're in the same house. So what's up? The fact that we're in the same house means we are equals. And Angel realize that all this age thing probably will not favor me if I keep doing it and wanting to be all babied and stuff. They will use it against you. So Ilebaya doing all those baby thing is what they are now using against her. And she always wanted to be under the arm of somebody that she feels is older. If it's not Uriel, she will be with what's it, CeCe or doing White Money. It's like she's trying to attach herself to people that she feels is bigger. That's her
All right.
own detriment too. So seeing you as that. Don't tell me you're right. Let me finish. So now she needs to get up from that shell and do better. Anyway, I was
Other
already done.
people are
So
up and down.
that is it. I'm done, Mamo. I'm done. Anyways, that's
All
it.
right.
God bless everyone. And
Sorry,
Alex
Momo.
fans, please come and reply my tweet, what you guys are called, so I can know if I will call myself that when I start standing her. Thank you.
Sorry. All right, sorry, Momo. Before the next speaker speak, I just want to ask one question, Momo. Please, what are we doing about our cross session? Because the way CeCe is treating my boy, Cross, I'm not
Bro,
so liking it.
bro,
It's
Cross is
like
crying.
Cross
Cross
likes
says that
Messi. Cross likes Messi.
Cross says
Cross is
Cross
going through a
went to
lot.
tell Big
Yesterday,
Brother that CC,
Momo,
even CC, that is
Momo,
the only person that I'm supposed to be very close to. Is stressing me more than any other person in the house. So I'm very
that
sure
was the
that even
funniest
Cross
thing.
is dying.
Momo,
Just
yesterday,
imagine
Momo,
the
yesterday,
conversation
yeah,
between both of them
Mo,
yesterday night. Now they were
yesterday,
supposed to have
the
like
one out was
sweet conversation.
chaotic. They were supposed exactly. If you look at across countenance, he was sitting, relaxed, expecting, some sweet jollification. Only for things to start complaining and nagging. And I bro, this girl will finish my boy. He will finish Cross. He just came to this house to just relax and have fun. Is that too much to ask for?
He was telling
Dear
herself
Conceit
that he
shippers,
was in Zanzibar having fun, and she continues stressing his life. I feel like people should be shipping.
anyway, Momo, I think we should still consider with ship, right? I mean, it's not possible for us to just give up like that. Or what do you think, Momo?